Yeah, Blake, a year ago today, Maysville beat Newark Catholic 27-16 at Whitefield in Newark. MVL reporter Rebekah Markovitz caught these two in action last night at Maysville Athletic Complex to see if the Panthers could do it 2 years in a row.
Noah, it was a close game. And when I say close game, I mean that it came down to the last 60 seconds of the game. The Panthers stormed on the field ready to start off their season with a win, but started trailing early. Newark Catholic was up by a field goal in the first quarter and put 7 more on the board with this first touchdown. Matt Carlisle launches the ball in the air. Camera goes out of focus, but Grant Myers stays in focus and the ball catches the ball. 87 yards later, Mason Swagger tackles him at the 5-yard line, and a play later, Carlisle hands it off to Mikey Canning, who charges through the defense and into the end zone. But the Panthers roared back. With about 60 seconds left in the half, Caden Mercer bulldozes his way into the blue. They don't get the 2-point conversion. It's 10-6. Those Panthers are still hungry to take the lead. Jonathan Brennan takes the ball, runs down the sideline for 57 yards, eventually gets tripped up by Newark defense on the 10-yard line. Sets up this next play here. Dump pass to Easton Smith, who runs, hits 1 man, 2 men, and dives into the end zone. But the official calls him down at the 1-yard line. So it's 4th and goal, and the Green Wave hold them off. But who said cats don't like to swim? Panthers were swimming in Green Wave territory when Tompkins put Maysville in the lead for the first time, 13-10. But that didn't last long. Last 60 seconds, another Carlisle-Myers pass duo right corner the end zone. Newark Catholic wins the game 17-13.
Now, even though Newark Catholic beat Maysville, the Panthers only had 5 fewer yards in total than the Green Wave. So what was Newark Catholic able to do there?
Well, they made big plays, but they couldn't capitalize off of them. Quentin Stotsberry had a great interception early in the second quarter that put the Panthers 7 yards away from scoring, but Tompkins was sacked 18 yards back on the 4th down. This team is a running team, and that was evident last night. They had over 200 rushing yards compared to around 27 passing yards. It was just that once the Panthers got within 20 or so yards of the end zone, their offensive flow was inconsistent.
The Panthers were trailing Newark for most of the game, but what changed in the 4th quarter?
They were able to start connecting plays. Their first possession of the 4th quarter, Mercer just came out of nowhere. He made a few rushing plays for a few yards each in the beginning of the game, but hit a stride with Cole Tompkins for a 10-play drive into the end zone, and they ran with that momentum.
Rebekah, what can the Panthers take away from this game?
When I talked to Coach Clark in the preseason, he said this team will play all 4 quarters no matter what the adversity, and they did just that. Caden Nethers has stepped up to shut down Matt Carlisle to try to hold Newark Catholic from scoring the last 2 minutes of the game. Newark Catholic just made some key offensive plays to crack the Panther defense with no time for another Panther comeback.
Well, there is still plenty of time left in the season. Thanks, Rebekah.